Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm back from the video, and today I'm going to be talking about why the New Orleans Pelicans could potentially dominate the NBA. Now, a few things again to where this video is kind of like, well, just little things that have been going on. The videos have been very inaccurate as of late for one reason, because the coronavirus has been going around, and like, I've been having to help people with stuff, and like, whatever, and school just got shut down for a month. I live in Louisiana, so we have no school for a month, so videos should start coming out more consistently with me being off for so long. Hopefully we don't get online classes. If we do, I'll probably tweet out something or whatever about that. But yeah, basically, I'm out for school for a month because of the coronavirus, so I will be making more videos, hopefully. Although news is going to be very scarce, hopefully I'll still be able to come up with ideas for you guys. I want to get out of the way. If you like the video, point, hit the like button and subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. And without further ado, without rambling on too much, just get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing we get for this video to how they are going to dominate in the future is going to be that they have a big three. Now, getting a big three is probably the hardest part of making a dynasty or a super team, so to say. You have to have at least a big three, and right now they have that of Lonzo, Zion Williamson, and Brandon Ingram. Now, when y'all hear those names, y'all might be like, well, that's more of a big two if anything, and is Brandon Ingram really good enough right now to like become a superstar and all that? And Lonzo's just not a star right now, and if you don't watch the Pelicans as of right now or as of lately before the league was suspended, you would not know how good he has been playing. Lonzo has become borderline an elite three-point shooter over this past month, and really all year he's been shooting the ball very, very efficiently, and you have to respect his three now. But he's also become one of the best two-way players, 3-and-D players in the entire NBA, plus his passing ability has improved even more than it already was. As I mean, we've seen since Zion came back, him throwing like half-court lobs to him on like precise accuracy as well, which I mean is very, very impressive. And then Brandon Ingram, he was probably one of the most silent all-stars ever. I mean, Brandon Ingram is averaging around 24 points per game, has had a huge improvement, probably is going to be up there for the most improved award, and I mean, he is playing very good and was already made that all-star level jump to this season, and I would not be surprised if he keeps on improving as he gets more and more comfortable with playing with Zion, with playing with Lonzo, and playing with all of his new teammates next year. I would not be surprised at all if he makes even a bigger jump going into the next season. And then obviously Zion Williamson, everybody knows who he is, one of the most hyped up rookies since probably LeBron James. When barring any injuries, any significant injuries to Zion, he is going to dominate the league at one point in his career. He's going to be one of the best players in the entire league if he does not get injured. He has been absolutely outstanding since joining the league, and since coming back from his injury, should I say, and has been very, very impressive to watch. And I mean, now y'all might be like, how is this big three even a big three? Like, there's no way this team's going to become like good enough to win the NBA Finals off of these three players. Well, I mean, if Lonzo Ball becomes anything remotely close to Jason Kidd, which he is slowly becoming, I mean, Jason Kidd, look at him. They're both extremely good passers and extremely good ball handlers, extremely quick, can get to the goal when they want to, and also are very good defenders. And Lonzo Ball just so happens to be a very good defender, someone that can handle the ball very well, pass the ball very smart, has a very high basketball IQ, and he is even starting to develop a little bit better of a shot than Jason Kidd had. So, I mean, there is potential for him to be maybe as good as Jason Kidd, and Jason Kidd is a borderline Hall of Famer, so, I mean, it would be very, very beneficial if he could get anywhere near the level of what Jason Kidd once was. Brandon Ingram has the potential to become a Kevin Durant-like player. Now, is he going to be as good as Kevin Durant? Most likely not. There's only going to be one Kevin Durant ever to exist, and I mean, but Brandon Ingram is kind of has the same build. He has a very good mid-range game. He can shoot over anybody due to his length. He's very, very calm when he has the ball. And I mean, he is very clutch as well, as he's hit a couple clutch shots down in the fourth quarter this year for the Pelicans. And also, I mean, he's shown that he's not afraid to handle the ball. He's not afraid to have to play defense. He will guard anyone on the court. He's pretty much a mismatch for anyone on the court, because anyone that's like as lengthy as him is not fast enough to keep up with him. And the point guard are too small to keep up with him. Shooting guards, same. Small forwards usually aren't as lengthy as Brandon Ingram. And I mean, he's just such a talented scorer right now. If he can get his defense anywhere near the level where his offense is at, he's going to be one of the more dominant players once he develops and gets more comfortable with the Pelicans. And now, Zion Williamson, obviously, like I said earlier, the dude's an absolute beast. He's been one of the most dominating rookies we've seen, and if he was here since the beginning of the year, I think no question he would have been Rookie of the Year, and maybe even in the discussion to make the All-Star game if he was playing all season. And I mean, he's already established himself as being one of the biggest forces in the entire NBA, averaging 23 points per game, 7 assists per game, 7 rebounds per game on 2.2 assists per game. So he's been very, very good, and he's just going to get even better as he gets more comfortable and gets more in a rhythm. He's only played 19 games as a NBA player. So, I mean, he's just going to get even better. And then, but now, for you to have a championship level big three, is one thing just to have a big three of good players. But to have a big three that completely works together is even more rare than what you normally see. And that is currently what they have. As, I mean, they all work extremely good together. I mean, you need at least one superstar, and I mean, I think you could say Zion Williams could be that one superstar, and 2-star level players, which I think Lonzo and Brandon Ingram are. So, I mean, they have their superstar, and they have their 2-star role players. Well, now, to make a very good big three, you need someone that can knock down the three-pointer and play a little bit of defense, a player that can score in you in the clutch and can be your closer, and just another player that can absolutely dominate the court on both ends any given night and can just take over single-handedly. Well, you have Lonzo Ball, who's becoming an elite three-point shooter. He's very high basketball IQ, is going to be calm, cool, collective, can knock down the open shot, and play very good defense. So he's your 3-and-D gritty type player who's not going to turn the ball over a lot, and is just going to be one of your very smart players. And then Brandon Ingram, he's going to be your closer. He's by far your best scorer on the team, all-around scorer as of right now. He can shoot from everywhere and is very clutch as well, and he's going to be your closer on any late game situations. And then you have Zion Williamson, the guy who can completely take over on both ends of the court, defensively and offensively. Mainly offensively, he can get the crowd going, he can dominate the game, he can completely take it over, completely change what the outcome of the game could be, and boom, now you have one of the most effective big threes in the league. So in the future, when they all develop and they all get to comfortable playing with each other and learning each other's roles inside and out for the future years to come, and you complement that with some players off the bench and some other good role players like JJ Redick, Drew Holiday, Derek Favors, your team could legitimately be dominating, if not contending, in the very near future. But unfortunately, guys, that's my first video, so comment below, do you agree with me? Do you think the Pelicans could dominate the league going into the future? Do you think this big three is going to be good enough to win NBA Finals? Do you think Zion's going to ever win one with the Pelicans? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comment section below. If you did like the video at any point, hit the like button and subscribe button. It means the absolute world to me. All glory to God. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. So you need to have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo.